Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started. Yo! Howdy folks, Bitcoin battling with 17K! I know you guys were all watching that SBF interview. Do I care? No. I don't. Let's jump out into the stream on Thursday night, man.
Nope.
Alright. Screw this. It's my turn to... I'm gonna interview SBF. Screw this. All these pussies ask him horrible questions. A bunch of pussy questions. God, man, like, this guy ran the man. Asked the worst questions, man. Oh. Alright, my turn. So, SBF, why did you steal everyone's money, and why are you a fraudster?
I personally have absolutely no recollection of anything to do with that, Bob. I didn't know the processes behind the scenes, and quite frankly, I had no idea.
Hey, let me ask him a question. SPF, how did you become so good at shorting the market? How did you get so good at dumping the market? You're such a fraudster. Thank you. I made so much money because of you. How did you do it?
Honestly, I had absolutely no idea how I did it. Quite frankly, it was Alameda who did it, not me. I have no recollection of how I did any of that. All right. Anyway, let's jump on in. Let's jump on into the stream. But can I say, all these people who interview this guy are horrible interviewers. Ask him some damn questions. What's the worst that could happen? He dips? Oh my Lord, all these people, man. Asking the worst questions, dude. Just ask him some good questions, man. Holy moly. All right. Anyways, all these interviews I watch are complete waste of my goddamn time. Okay? I watch these interviews and there's no good substance. It's like my live stream, man. You guys watch for 2 hours.
Rant alert.
And we talk about aliens the whole time. What's going on, guys? Happy Thursday afternoon, though. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. I'm a little bit late. I apologize, guys, that I am a little bit late. I missed my train. No, I actually didn't miss the train. You guys love my excuses of why I'm late. I'll just put that I'm late. We got the Pats game on tonight, by the way. Patriots versus Bills at 8:30 today. So the first question I have to ask you guys in the chat today, before we get started with some charts, is should Jordan get pizza for the Pats game? Or should Jordan continue his no-carb diet and behave and not get pizza for the Pats game? Which one should I get? Pizza? No pizza? You guys make the decision for me in the chat on this beautiful Thursday for some Thursday night football, man. Happy Food Stamp Day? Happy Food Stamp Day, man. Is that actually a day? Is that like literally a day? Do they get it on Thursdays? I have no idea. I personally have no idea. You guys might think I do. I have to work at McDonald's for a little bit now. We haven't seen thin crust. Jordan should get a salad for the game. John, you're being such a good influence, man. You really are. I don't know how. I forgot Americans don't watch the World Cup. Yeah, we don't watch the World Cup. Pizza, no carb. No pizza, be strong. Look at you, man. Continue no carb and behave. Holy moly, you guys are killing it right now. You guys are literally killing it, man. Holy moly. Okay, I'm going no pizza. No pizza. You guys are telling me to go no pizza. I am... Oh, my God. Thank you guys for telling me being good influences, man. I really appreciate that. Anyways, let's jump on into the charts. What have we got going on for Bitcoin? Well, you can see right now, let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Well, Bitcoin's just kind of fight. You guys can see the title of the stream. Bitcoin just kind of battling 17K here. This just in SBF running around the Bahamas. It was hilarious. You guys seen that video of SBF running? He's like waddling around like a freaking penguin. If you guys haven't seen it, you gotta look it up. It's actually pretty funny. Like I never thought any weirdo could run any more weird than I saw that video. It was absolutely hilarious. You need to Google search it right now. Google search it, man. I'm telling you. Watch him run. You will never look at him the same way. You'll be like, that's the most unathletic person I have ever seen in my life. Anyways, so 1 hour time for Bitcoin fighting with 17K, right? I guess, we sort of look at this chart and we say, okay, Bitcoin, big spike to the upside earlier today, 17,300 at the exact same time that the S&P actually came back up. And you guys can see the big trend line for the S&P, where the S&P actually got back above that trend line, but now is sort of fighting with it again. So the S&P struggling with the big bear market trend line, right? Bitcoin also struggling with 17K at the same time. But what can we expect next? Is Bitcoin just going to drop down back into the crypto abyss, or what are we looking at? Well, right now is a tough situation, I'd say. I mean, I go to the 1 hour time frame. I look at this and I say, okay, you sort of got this wick to the downside, and then I look up, you got this big wick to the upside. What does Bitcoin do first? I expect both of these to be tagged at some point, but which one comes first? Does Bitcoin drop back down to this level first and then come back up to take this wick, or does Bitcoin come back up for the wick and then dump? Which one comes first? I'm so confused. I'm so confused, just like all you guys. All right, but what I notice here on the 1 hour time frame is look at the volume starting to fall off, man. And if you look at some of these times where the volume starts to get super low, you notice how Bitcoin tends to, during those times right before, starts to form, at least on this uptrend, starts to form, right? That leg for the next move back up to the upside. Now, it doesn't have to be me to move to the upside, but what I expect is, and what I hope happens tonight, is we get a little bit of a volatile move one way or the other, as Bitcoin's been consolidating here for quite a bit now. So that's what we got. Now, if I had to say which one comes first, okay, if we look at what we have coming up tomorrow, all right, what do we have coming up tomorrow? Jordan, we have another bearish news event. The Fed's going to dump the market again. Ready? Guys, I'll show you what's going to happen tomorrow, okay? Let's look at this. So coming up at 8:30, we have the unemployment rate. We also have the non-farm payrolls. Guys, everyone's hiring, okay? Listen, Jordan just got a job at McDonald's. That's how you know people are hiring, okay? Someone hired that idiot. So unemployment's going to be higher, and then Bitcoin's going to dump. All right. No, but we got unemployment coming up at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. All right. And we got non-farm payrolls. We got a couple employment things going on tomorrow morning. So could that cause another little volatility? Definitely, man. Like I said this morning, I feel like every day we have one of these sort of, economic things, and sort of it pushes the market one way or the other. So it's fun. I guess it's a fun, maybe not fun time to be in the market, I guess. Let me see. BitBoy SBF Chase is the Geraldo of crypto. I don't know what the Geraldo is. What is the Geraldo? Can someone explain it to me in the chat? Is it Geraldo? What is it? Because I can't understand that metaphor. All I know is I told you guys, I am sick and tired of hearing about SBF. I am. And to be quite frank, these interviews aren't telling us anything we don't already know. Okay. Just being honest. Everyone's like kind of like jerking off SBF to try to get an interview. Oh, SBF. Everyone's trying to get an interview, right? SBF, give me an interview, SBF. I'll jerk you off. Oh no, you give me an interview, SBF. I'll jerk you off. Then you got even Horse Guy wants an interview. Can I have an interview? Maybe you can teach me how to short the market. SBF, can I get an interview? I will jerk you off. All right, it's ridiculous. But anyways. What do we got? So if I looked at the market right now, I personally think, and this is just me, I think whatever way Bitcoin goes first here is probably the way it's probably the way that it's not going to end up, right? So here's my thought process going into tomorrow morning, guys. If price starts dropping more going into tomorrow morning, I'm expecting a drop, okay? And then a rise back up tomorrow morning, okay? Based off some of that new stuff that comes out tomorrow. By the same token, if they bring up price tonight and come for this wick tonight, man, that would probably be them setting up to move it back down, right? And that's kind of the way I'm looking at it right now, is Bitcoin's kind of just right in the middle of that range between this vector candle, this wick, and this wick up to the upside, as we sort of just sit right in between those levels, all right? We zoom out a little bit. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. A little bit of 4 hour, and we look at this, and we sort of say, okay, what's going on here for BTC? I mean, it doesn't, to be honest, I look at this chart, and so far, here's what I see, okay? And this might not be what we want. You look here for BTC, you got all these previous highs, right? 1 high, you got 2 high, you got 3 high, you got 4 high, right? All those over there, all those over here. Forgive Jordan, he's only 27. That is true. That is true. Let me see. Jordan, show us your crusty foot sole. My crusty foot sole. How do you guys know I have a crusty foot sole? My foot is, you know why? My feet were beautiful, guys. And then what happened this summer is I started wearing sandals. And and then all of a sudden the sole of my foot got super, super crusty, man. It was absolutely disgusting. But I'm exaggerating a little bit. It wasn't that bad. But all these highs over here from earlier, right? And now you're looking to flip that as support. And I look at some of these candles and we just do some basic support into resistance levels, right? Resistance turn into support. Look at the Bitcoin getting bought up here. Look at the wicks, right? The wicks tell me what I want to know. They're trying to dump it, but you get bought up, you get bought up, you get bought up. So what that tells me is, right, when I see these wicks trying to push you lower, but they can't push you lower on these wicks, that's telling me I expect them to move up. And like we just kind of said, is that what we want going into tomorrow? It's debatable. It's debatable, but for me personally, I always tell you the different options that we got, and then I'll tell you what I think's going to happen. I do think this gets a rise up, all right? This gets a rise up to take this little wickaroo, and then, depending on what happens tomorrow morning with that jobs data, you see either, a break to the upside from there, or sort of that builds the M formation, to start coming back down. So we'll watch this like a hawk, but I do think, based off the price action here and kind of supporting these previous highs looking left, that you still do see that move to the upside, my friends, at the end of the day. me see you guys. Why did everything I just look like a penis? I don't know, but that's okay. That's okay. Remember the old days we used to draw those little illustrations, and it always came out like a penis every single time. Sorry for the kids that are watching. I mean, close your ears. Close your ears just a little bit. For all the kids in the back, you gotta close your ears, man. I don't know how many kids watch the stream, but I'm sure a lot of them watch the stream. Okay, turn down that volume, as Mike would say. Turn down your volume. We actually got some volume right now on Bitcoin. Turn it down, kids. It's getting super inappropriate in here. Get ready for the dildos. As Mike would say. Let me see what you're saying. Let's give Ricardo. You say, what's good, Jay? What's good, y'all? Sending good vibes from Miami. What's going on, Ricardo? What are you up to down there in Miami, man? You hanging out down there or you live down there? Let me know. That's pretty cool, though. Either way, you're enjoying some good weather. We're up here. It's like 30 degrees and cold as shit, right? I mean, listen, I was getting pretty pumped for some cold weather, for some Christmas time, and all of a sudden I'm getting smacked in the face with big wind, and I'm not liking it all of a sudden. I really, really not liking it. So that's about where we're at, right? I mean, excuse me. My kids do watch, actually. Josh, don't hate me, man. Don't hate me. Okay, they're going to learn these stuff anyways, right? Eventually, they're going to learn this stuff. Let them learn by me. I am better than any health teacher out there, okay? Health teachers don't even teach your kids anything. If you're a health teacher...
Rant alert.
Health teachers should be teaching more actual life skills. But just my opinion. Anyways, let's go to the daily chart real quick. So what is thy daily chart coming right now? Okay, what is the daily chart? Well, I look at the daily chart, and actually, the daily chart still looks okay. It's yes, we're getting a red candle today. Oh, whoa, a red candle.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
Thank you, Bank of Canada guy. But, we look at this, all right, we see our highs flipping to supports. Same kind of deal we just looked at the 4-hour time frame. So, and this is what we said. As long as Bitcoin closes above 16,900 range, right, on the daily close today, everything looks good. That's what we said this morning. So right now, as long as Bitcoin just had a daily close, it closed above 19K. All right, sorry, not above 19K. Imagine if we closed above 19K. You'd be like, wait, what? How did we get to 19K? Above 16,900, everything should be all good. Should be all good. So nothing's really changed, I guess, from yesterday. Just want to stay above this. We want to hold this as support. And if we're going to continue up, we want to get that rise up sooner rather than later, man. We don't want to dilly-dally over here. We don't want to do no dilly-dally up here, okay? As we approach this big date up here on December 13th, all of a sudden that's only 12 days away at this point, all right? So we don't want to dilly-dally. We want to get that rise up sooner rather than later before Powell comes and crushes the markets like he always does when the markets are going up into those FOMC meetings. So like I said, if we want to see that move up, we want to see it sooner rather than later, my friends. Before Powell, Jerome the Gnome comes in and smacks us back down to reality, right? God, man, I'm so sick of crypto now. It's all everyone talks about is two guys. SBF. I'm sick of that guy with the friggin' fro. His fro is so nasty, man. Looks like there's like insects crawling in there and shit. Nice, man. My meatloaf looks hotter than that shit. Oh, and then everyone just talks about Jerome the Gnome. Like, why is he a gnome? I look more like a gnome than Jerome. No one talks about me. Right? I have a big impact on crypto. Right? I'm a leader of Shiba community. No one cares about me. Oh, I'm sick of crypto now. Just two things. Jerome, SBF. Jerome, SBF.
Rant alert.
Okay. So, I guess that's what we said today. The big thing that we sort of been watching that's non-crypto related, okay? I guess the one big thing we look at that's non-crypto related. Let me get off this. Free Samantha. Let's ask John. John M, your opinion of Samantha in the chat. Put it out there, man. I love John M. Let's see. The only guy in crypto that anyone should be talking about is Jabba. That's true. That's true. That's true. Maybe I am Java. Maybe I'm the filter. Who knows? No one will ever know. Java does hot takes. He's on my show for a reason, you know? No, but we got, let's go back to BTC here. Come on, BTC. Give him a little juice today. Let's go back to the hourly chart. Come on, BTC. Give us a little juice on the night stream today. I would love some juice. Love some juice. Guys, let's smack up that like button to 300 likes right friggin' now. If we hit 300 likes right now, Bitcoin's going to get the juice. Okay, now, I don't know if that's going to work because like half the stream probably doesn't want Bitcoin to get the juice. But that's okay. It is what it is. Maybe we can get a little bit of juice. Let's see. All right, the big thing to watch, and continuing to be the big thing we watch, is what the SPX does, or this is on the futures chart, but same deal. What the SPX does at the biggest resistance point in this bear market, man. This is the big test, in my opinion, for sort of the stock market and crypto. I do think if the S&P breaks up here, that's going to be a good sign. But you gotta still be a little bit bearish as this is still below this level. All right, you have to. At the end of the day, you look at this chart and you look at these times where.
Time to maybe get a bit excited.
We'll take a look. I got you. Hold up. Who was that? Sebastian. I got you on Jasmine, man. Give me 2 seconds. I got you on Jasmine. But we look at these time frames, right? Here. And you look at these dates, right? January 4th. Where was Bitcoin on January 4th? Let's go take a quick look. Let's go spread some FUD, shall we? Let's spread some FUD for all the bears out there. You'll like this. Let's go spread some FUD. Where was Bitcoin on January 4th? Let's come back up here. January 4th. Where were we at? Right here. So that's when the S&P topped. The S&P topped right there. Bitcoin obviously got a pretty big tumble, right? Actually, what's funny is that was the date before Bitcoin had that huge drop. Huge drop from like 48K to like 40K. What was the other time? What was the second time we tested that level? Right here at March 30th, so the end of March. Where was Bitcoin at the end of March? Let's see. Bitcoin at the end of March. Oh, ding, ding, ding. Chicken wings, for tofu if you're vegan. Tofu if you're me the freaking vegan, man. Hold up. Warning, shots fired. Boom. So right there. March 30th, Bitcoin, that was the top of that bear market rally to 48K for Bitcoin. Obviously, that was the drop.
Lots of Bob, can you check Whopper coin?
What's up, Bob? QM say, what's up, Bob? What's going on, buddy? One more thing. All right, we look at this time. Right here, the S&P top of this trend line. August 17th. Where was Bitcoin on August 17th? Something tells me it's going to be right here. Let's take a look. Oh, what do you know? It's right here. August 17th. The top of that bear market rally. Boop! Back down to the downside. Once again, I don't want to spread FUD, but you gotta look at that and say, okay, every single time the S&P has tested this level right here and it's gotten rejected, it's also been the top of Bitcoin's current rally. Okay, Bitcoin, the S&P sitting right at resistance right here. We sort of look at this and say, okay, right, here's Bitcoin coming back up as the S&P hits that level. That's one thing we got to pay attention to, my friends. All right, I'm not going to say the S&P can't break it. I think there's a chance that it can, but if it doesn't, that hasn't been a good time for Mr. Old Bitcoin, if you know what I mean. All right, so we'll keep looking at the S&P, but the S&P, give me a little juice, man. Give me a little freaking juice on the S&P. If there's any whale out there, any whales? Any whales? Hold up. Any whales out there? Hello? Hello? Any whales want to pump Bitcoin? No? No whales? Okay. That's okay. That's okay. We won't do that, I guess. So that's what we got in the S&P. Anything else I really want to touch on? I'm going to hold off on the long-term charts until we get another weekly close coming up on Sunday Fun Day, which is approximately about 3 days left to go until Sunday Fun Day. It's always a fun day in the crypto world. Bitcoin just chilling, by the way, guys. Let's look at ETH real quick, and we'll jump onto some altcoins. Okay, once again, we got Pat's Bills coming up tonight. I will say once again, my man, I will say this once again. Pat's Bills, Patriots will win tonight. Bills suck. That's it. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
Shots.
All right, so Ethereum. Same type of deal. Same type of deal. We broke up from this downtrend of resistance. We came back up. We were able to reclaim these resistance points, these support points, and now we're back above again as support, which is a good sign, right? So I would say, like, as much as we look at the S&P and say, okay, maybe that brings down Bitcoin and crypto, the Bitcoin and Ethereum charts are still above pretty important levels there. So obviously the invalidation is we come back and we close back below here, and then it's kind of like, well, that destroys that whole move, man. But still, target for I got for Ethereum is up here at 1444, and I will stick by that. And I will not change my bias just because of one day of price action, like many out there too. Okay, so that is where we're at for sort of Ethereum. After we hit that point, we've taken all the liquidity we can up to the upside, and then I probably expect it to curl back down to the downside after that current point, my friends. Come on, BTC, look at you creeping up like a freaking little. I was gonna say something I should have said. All right, but you know what I'm going to say? Oh, man, I could have got canceled in 2 seconds right there, but I didn't say it. There's proof I didn't say it. All right, Bitcoin right here. Try to come up like a little ant, okay? That's what I was going to say, a little ant. We got right here, and we need our Vikings in the chat right now because something tells me Bitcoin's about ready to get that move to the upside, all right? So I need all my Vikings in the chat right now, my friends. I need all my Vikings right now.
Great, not again, not the Viking horn. Listen, Jordan, no one wants the price to go up. Everyone wants it to go lower to buy lower. No one wants to be a Viking. You're by yourself, man. I'm not going to war. You got a better chance of seeing a guy out with a Santa hat on stream than me going to war. Java, are you going? No, I'm not going either. I'm not going. I'm scared. And I'm a bear anyway. I'm on Savvy's team. Screw you. I'm not going either.
Anyways, Vikings. I don't know how much more juice we have left. We've lost our hope. And quite frankly, this is my last battle as well. I will retire after this battle, and I will leave it up to Santa Claus to bring us up. But today we will fight. We will muster up all the energy we have left. I know we haven't eaten in 7 days. I know that we are fatigued. I know we haven't seen our families in 2 weeks. But we will take back the land that is rightfully ours. The bears have taken all we have, but they haven't taken our soul. They haven't taken our green candles. And most of all, they have not taken our mindset. Let's push them back, and let's take back what is ours. The goats, the land, the berries, and everything that we used to love. Fight! Oh, man. I'm going hard with the speech today. I don't know. I'm going hard with the speech today. I am motivated now. I'm so motivated. I don't know about you guys. Did I just motivate you? Jordan's sports record predictions are a horrible track record. And that is very true. My sports predictions are... Listen, my sports predictions are usually pretty good. The Pats versus the Vikings, that was a fraud game, man. Fraud game. First of all, we scored 26 points. That's so you already know it was a fraud game. You know what I mean? We scored 26 points. The Pats don't score 20 points. We score 17 and we win. That's what we usually do. Anyways, come on, BTC. Look at all the swords and shields in the chat. We got people in here. Yo, you didn't know how much I needed that? There you go, Whale Talk. I am motivated as that. Like, my balls just grew double my diameter right now. My balls are growing like crazy. I think it's the no-carb diet and the high-fat diet. My balls are getting so big, man. Oh, man. My balls are now 1 inch in diameter to 2 inches now. Let's go. Clint, you should do it. You might go from a half to one.
Rant alert.
All right. Clint, if you're out there, hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing posting. Actually, I'm not going to say that. All right. What else do we got going on? So we talked about a little bit Bitcoin. We talked about a little bit with Ethereum. We got pretty much everything going on. So that's Bitcoin in the short-term time frames. I'm not going to go over the long-term time frames today. Let's keep it nice and short and sweet. Nice and short and sweet. A little shorty, a little body. We're not going to go over freaking everything that we've talked about a million times. We've talked about, I guess, this stuff. Guys, how much stuff have we talked about in the long-term charts? We probably talked about it about 300 times at this point, okay? Now, the one longer-term chart I'll watch is the total market cap. And can we reclaim these lows? Can we reclaim these lows? This is going to be the point where I get a little bit optimistic. If total market cap's able to reclaim these lows, you got low, deviation low. Well, it's not a deviation yet. So far, it's just a back test as resistance, okay? But you back tested already when Bitcoin was at like 17,200. You're not that far away, all right? So total market cap's able to get back up here on a weekly close. I think you're looking okay. I think you're looking relatively decent. Hold on, I gotta put my feet up, guys. I gotta put my feet up. That's how we rock and roll over here. The balls are moving, but that's really the chart I'm watching for in total. And the one thing we don't want to see in the weekly close this week is we don't want to see the weekly MACD crossover. Every time that happens in a bear market, Bitcoin gets absolutely decimated. Okay, on every single confirmed bear market. We are still in a confirmed bear market. You're not out of a bear market until you at least reclaim a previous low, which Bitcoin has not been able to do this whole bear market. So that's where we're at. We don't want this to cross over. Right now, we're saving it with the green candle. You see this? We were going for the flip. We're trying to save it. Hopefully, we can keep it up here. If this does cross, you got to be looking for some possible lower prices there. But at the current time frame, we are holding it strong. Strong. We're holding it, man. All right, let's see what we got now. Man, I really want some pizza tonight. Guys, I know you told me I shouldn't get pizza. I should stay strong, no carbs. But man, you know what my problem was? I don't know if you guys watch Matt Stoney, but I was watching Matt Stoney before this, okay? And he was eating a giant Italian meal, where he was eating so much marinara sauce, so much cheese, so much deliciousness. And now I sort of have this taste in my mouth of pizza. And the thing about me is when I have a taste in my mouth, it doesn't really go away. That might be a problem. Maybe I have to get that checked out. But that's what we got. Guys, right? I didn't forget the LFAT today. You guys are proud of me. I didn't forget the LFAT. So that's actually really good. That's actually really good. All right, let's jump on into, I guess, some other stuff. While we sort of wait for Bitcoin to ultimately do whatever it wants to do here. Check the 15-minute time frame. The 15-minute time frame looks like it's getting ready here. You see the 15-minute? It's kind of awkward, but if you look at the 15-minute time frame, this kind of looks like a little bit of, I mean, it might not be formed completely yet, but I look at this and I sort of see something along these lines and a little bit of, on the closures, a little bit of left shoulder, a little bit of head. And, depending on, is this going to be a left shoulder here like this? Right? Or you still have to come back down for that left shoulder. I'm going to leave it up to interpretation. You guys can do whatever you want to do there. But I see kind of this, what is inverse head and shoulders? Inverse head and shoulders is basically showing a sell exhaustion where, to keep it super, super simple, basically what you're seeing is price come down heavy and then start to make higher lows in the other direction is basically what you're seeing from inverse head and shoulders. So, it's a little bit messy, right? But sometimes the messy shots are what we want to see, man. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we freaking got. The measure move of this, which depends if you want to be super conservative or not. I guess I'm going to take from there. Put this up to the upside. It puts you right like 17,100. So it's not a huge pattern, but we'll watch this. We'll watch this very, very closely. When inverse balls and shaft. Who made up the inverse head and shoulders pattern? You know, why can't it not be a, you know, inverse head and chode pattern? You know, or inverse balls and chode. You know, because it's kind of a chode. You know, sometimes the head goes a little bit deeper. You know, but this one goes super shallow. You see this thing? It's like a block. You know, it's like a damn block in there. Anyways, pump on stream tonight. We shall see. All right, let's check out some altcoins. You guys asked for some altcoins. Let's see what we got going on here. Let me know your favorite altcoin in the chat. We'll kind of pop through some alts. I mean, most of them followed Bitcoin today. Not really any crazy things going on. You got some altcoins coming up actually. We'll check out the VIX. I guess. No, we'll hold off on the VIX till tomorrow. But the VIX. If you guys pay attention to the VIX is also at a point that's going to come back up, which is usually not a good sign for the S&P. We'll look at this tomorrow, though. Let's go over here and go to altcoins and see what you guys asked for in the first place. Crypto Arbitrage said, mortgage your house and bet against the Pats tonight. Bills Mafia, baby. Hell no. Hell no. You know what I might do? You guys want to see me do a bet for the Patriots tonight? You guys want to see me do a bet? I'll do a bet. I just need to figure out how to... what's the best sports betting website? I don't know if I can even says. I don't even know if that's legal over here. But I think it is. Anyways, I got to use a VPN. What's the best sports betting website, man? Let me know. I'll put money on the Pats. You guys want to see me put money on the Pats and you can shit on me tomorrow if I'm wrong? I'll put money on the Pats all day. I'm serious. Just let me know. All right, let me see what you guys are saying here. What's up? Can Bob check Whopper coin? Whopper coin, is that actually a thing? Hold on. I actually have to check if this is a thing. I'm actually curious if Whopper coin is actually a thing, man. Let's see.
Let's check out Whopper Coin. I need a job. That sounds like it could help me. Sounds kind of like McDonald's, you know? There's so many new jobs out there, but no one wants to hire me. Why would no one want to hire me? Look at me. I have a great attitude. Right? I mean, I think I would be a good employee. I wouldn't be combative at all. I would listen to every order. I wouldn't argue with any customers.
Bob, at his new job.
Bitch, you didn't ask for 2 pickles. You asked for 1. No, you ain't getting 2 pickles. Get out of here. You're annoying. You're freaking annoying. Get out of here. Next. No, get out of here. I'm not listening to you anymore. Next.
All right. East popping right now. Let's go check out ETH. You guys say East popping right now. I'm going to take popping with a grain of salt, as I always do. You guys ever say something's pumping, I always take it with a grain of salt. All right. We can watch this on Ethereum, I guess. If we want to watch a little short-term trend line in ETH. I'm not going to get too pumped up until ETH breaks right there. But, you know, something that we could watch going forward. ETH actually has a much cleaner chart than Bitcoin. It's actually funny. Bitcoin's actually been more volatile than Ethereum lately. It's been actually pretty crazy. ETH is actually kind of in a little sexy little channel, actually. It's kind of sexy if you ask me. A little bit sexy. Whopper coin. All right, let's see. You get 3 pickles stacked together? The 3 pickle sandwich? What? Guys, can I rant alert real quick?
Rant alert.
How come at any fast food joint, you go and get fast food? Oh, I'm getting so carried away today. At any fast food joint, you go get fast food, guys. Why do they always give you 2 pickles? They never give you 3. They never give you 4. They always give you 2. It's absolutely ridiculous. I always ask you to look at my little gem Jasmine. I know you are never impressed. That's so sad, man. Can you look at what you think now? Time to maybe get a bit excited? Let me guess. It went up a little bit. I'm going to guess that it went up just a little bit, if that's what you're asking. Let's see. Jasmine. Appreciate the super chat, though. I mean, Jasmine... I would say, okay, Jasmine here. Let's take a look what we did. We sort of... The interesting point about Jasmine is you had this little breakdown here, and you could argue that was a slight deviation there, but if we look at the bottom here for Jasmine, we had this pointed out. Look at this. We had this pointed out. I can't remember when we looked at this chart, but we had this little W formation pointed out. Look. There it is, man. There it is. You're looking for that W formation. You're looking for the break of this level here. As soon as you broke that level, you're off to the races. Now, where do I think Jasmy's going to get rejected? It's a very simple point. Look at all the times that Jasmy had little baby little pumps to the upside. It's baby little pumpy pumps. All right, we got 2 over here, topped out. We got these 2 right here, topped out. These 2 right here, topped out. If I'm going to go with the same trend that's been happening, I'd look for Jasmy to come up, back test this trend here. Okay, probably get a retrace, come up and back test it again, then come back down. Very similar to what I expect from Bitcoin, to be honest. Very, very similar. So, Jasmy, I think it's got a little bit more upside. You know, long term might not be a bad play, right? Short term, we're still in a bear market. So, I with these like lower cap ones, I wouldn't expect too much, right? It's a lot of kind of short term rallies before it moves back down and things like that. But this one's got an interesting structure, I will say. You know, lows are decreasing in volatility, where highs are kind of decreasing more in volatility, which usually gives you a falling wedge formation. But doesn't mean it has to play out right now, right? This could still go on until into 2023 here, you know. But I don't mind Jasmy. I don't mind Jasmy. The daily looks really good. The daily looks pretty freaking good. Breaking that level there. All the profit is held in the third pickle. They can all keep it or give it away. What would you do? True. I mean, at McDonald's, if they charge, it used to be the dollar menu. Can you guys answer me this? Okay.
Rant alert.
How did McDonald's be able, and let me know in the chat, how was McDonald's able to afford giving away $1 cheeseburgers? Okay. $1. You talk $1 whatever. I mean, clearly they did. But my thinking is they do that to get them people to buy other stuff too. It's like when someone, a pizza place goes, you can get $1 pizza if you get a drink. Kind of similar thing like that. Let me know. Like it's crazy. $1 cheeseburger. You know they don't have good ingredients in there. You know. Let's say you know. All right, Bitcoin's testing the highs here. Let's see what we got. At least testing the local highs. Let's see what we got for Bitcoin at the moment, guys. Bitcoin might be trying to peek its little head over this little level here. It's little teeny level. Depending on how you draw this. I mean, you could draw it from the wicks, and you are technically speaking right at those little wickaroos. But man, this is looking a little promising if we can get a little move up here. You got a vector candle right here. You got, look at this wick right here. You're gonna tell me they're gonna leave this wick right here, my friends? You think they're gonna leave this big wick? Look at this thing. Look at this thing from this morning. You think they're just gonna leave that up there?
Nope.
They ain't just gonna leave that right there, man. They're gonna candlestick the shit out of this wick. You see this thing? Oh my lord. Think of how many people longed on this wick. Oh my lord. They got so excited this morning. They longed. They couldn't help themselves. They couldn't help themselves. They locked themselves in the bathroom, got the sock, and they longed in the market right there. Excuse me. Holy lord. That's a juicy wick. That's a juicy wick. Excuse me. All right. So I guess my take is they move it up, but my also take is if they do move it up tonight, that's going to lead us into the jobs report tomorrow. Which, when you go up into those things, not always the best. All right. So that was Jasmy. I like the daily chart, 1 hour chart. Still looks fine. I don't see any bearish divergence or anything on the 1 hour chart or anything like that. See what else we got here. That's all we got over here. Okay. What else do we got over here? Matic got a little pullback today. Look at Matic holding up. Matic is like the rock that always keeps giving me. Let me go back over here. So Matic with a small pullback today. Is it the end of the world? Absolutely not. One little red candle. Now, same point for Matic. I look here and is there anything on here that screams to me Matic should go lower? I look at this chart. I see a rise. I see a slight retrace. Okay. I see an M formation, but I also see an M formation that Matic was able to get back above into. See this level right here? If Matic can close this hourly candle above this level right here, you're sort of breaking that M formation, and you can kiss that goodbye here, you know? So same kind of deal for Matic. I don't see anything, you know, you had the bearish divergence here, which led you to have a nice pullback on that move up, right? Lower highs on the RSI, higher highs on price action. You got the pullback. Now you're trying to get a close back above the M formation lows. You close back up here, you're good. You close below here, All right, so we got 50 minutes into the close on that one. So we'll watch that for Matic. For all the Maticers out there, looking to get deep and dirty in the Matic. I know all you guys are deep and dirty in the Matic, man. Or Polygon. Should I call it Matic or Polygon? I don't even know nowadays. Some people call it Matic, some people call it Polygon. I always used to call it Matic, so I always call it Matic, man. What do you guys call it? You guys call it Matic or Polygon? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. RH said, I am George. We're all George. I am George. We're all George. Guys, today, we're going to talk about gold and why I am super bullish on gold. And guess what, guys? Once again, it is not only because it's going up right now. Okay, I am super bullish on gold, and I've always been super bullish on gold. Let me show you guys exactly why. Look at this tweet over here from Peter Schiff. He's been saying for a long time that he believes in gold, and now I also believe in gold. Okay, silver, gold, they are actually better than crypto in my personal opinion. I'm going to rename my channel to Golds Are Us. Okay, Golds Are Us. How does that sound, guys? Now, let's do some Q&A. Let's do some Q&A. He said you finally did, George. You got gold yesterday. Nice, man. I mean, the gold chart actually looks really good. All fun and games aside, the gold chart actually does look pretty good. So let's get rid of that. I mean, Matic is same point. I don't see why Matic doesn't come and at least tag the highs here, upwards to at least $1, at least up here. And in that point, that's going to correlate where I expect Bitcoin to get a local top. So I'd be looking for Matic in this green box range up here. Let's see. Doji. The Doge is trying to come back up again. Let's see. The Doges are just like coming up here like a snail. You see this? It's like small, just kind of chipping away here. The Doges. Let's see if the Doges can get any juice here. Gold is F now. It's F'd. Gold is freaking F'd, man. I'm just saying what I say in the chat. I have no idea if gold is F'd. Doge is breaking out a little hourly chart, looks like. So if you look at the hourly RSI, you are breaking to the upside there, which means I should expect price action to also follow, as long as the hourly chart, which 13 minutes away, I mean, it's likely you have to close up there. As long as that closes up there, I expect price action to follow. So I think the Doge chart looks pretty juicy in my opinion. You're still below resistance, but I always look for the RSI breakout first. And that is getting that little head back above there. We all like a little head, man. We all like a little head. Okay? Even if maybe some of you guys don't like a little head. I don't know. Do any guys out there not like any head? Let me know. George is behind it now. Oh, George is behind gold. Oh, I get it. Yeah. We want to be bearish on gold now. Because Georgie is now bullish on gold. I like Georgie, though. I like the name Georgie. Georgie. Makes George sound cute, doesn't it? Georgie. It's like your Aunt Susan. Georgie, how do I buy some crypto? Georgie.
How do I buy some Bitcoin?
All right, so that's Doji. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's just trolling us right here, guys. We need Bitcoin to stop trolling us. I'm less than one lifetime old. Holy Lord. Gold is up 2% the last 10 years. That is very true. That is very true. When in doubt, zoom out, I guess. It's like Bitcoin. When in doubt, zoom out. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, you could take from any point, right? People say Bitcoin's down from 2017. Okay, go back to 2016. What's the narrative then? Go back to 2019. What's the narrative? You know what I mean? It's so cherry picked. Bitcoin's up from 2016, down from 2017, up from 2018, up from 2019, up from 2020, down from 2021. You take any year, it's different. Everyone likes to sort of cherry pick one time and be like, it's down from 2017. Great. That's also was the previous all-time high. You know. All right. Anyways, before I get too carried away here, BTC. What else we got cooking in here? What else you guys want to see? Kennedy, what's up, buddy? Kennedy, I know you're out there staying positive, my man. Let's freaking get busy. Let's freaking get busy, Kennedy. All right. I'm hyped up tonight because it's a good night. It's a good night, right, Maj? As she's over there coughing. Maji's still sick. I unfortunately avoided the sickness. Because I am a beast. I am a beast. I am the healthiest person in this world. You know, I told you guys in the past, my what is it? What is it when they put that thing on your arm? You know the thing that measures your blood pressure. Yeah, my blood pressure was perfect. It was over a year ago. My blood pressure has always been perfect. Okay, and I avoided. I don't eat any bad foods. I don't eat any carbs ever. Just kidding. I literally 2 days ago I had a huge blueberry muffin and a huge brownie in the same sitting. And the day before that I had a huge chocolate. I forget what it's called, but yeah, that was pretty good. Pizza's really healthy. It is. You know, I eat cauliflower pizza because I'm really manly. I eat cauliflower pizza. You know, I actually want to try cauliflower pizza. As much as I make fun of it, I actually want to try it. But it's like, if you're gonna eat pizza, just eat pizza, man. All right. What do we got? What else we got? Uniswap. Let's check some Uni. Look at Uniswap making new highs. Oh my God! If you guys got it on the Uniswap, we pumped Uniswap last night on the stream. You guys remember that? We said Uniswap chart looks pretty good. Uni's been killing it since then. Come on. Let's get this Uni. Let's get this unibrow. Where is she? There she is. Look at the unibrow. What is this? Whoa. What kind of lame unibrow is that? There we go. Uniswap. We got the unibrow cooking. $6 on Uniswap. Obviously, if you zoom out, you're over here. But, I mean, another really good opportunity of just buying support, man. I mean, that's it. As we come up, I mean, where do I think Uniswap's going? I mean, I look at this chart and I just look at it from a very simple standpoint. I look at where every single bear market rally has ended, and I look at where every single bear market rally has started. Okay, this has ended here, this ended here, this ended here. I'm looking for Uni to make its way, and you might be saying, there's no way. 2 days ago, you told me that there's no way we go up at all. Okay, so here's the deal. Uni, I look up, I'm looking at, depending how high we go up there, I mean, it makes sense 715, 720 up in that area. Top of this vector probably has some confluence right here. So right there on December 16th, I am expecting Uniswap to hit. Ready? Let's do this prediction, shall we? Let's do this prediction. We're gonna put it right here on Uniswap, guys. Ready? This is my prediction. On what day is it? Right on December, on the Friday. I'm with the Friday. The Friday, yeah. December 16th. December 16th. Uni will be at, what was it? 710. We'll be at 710. There we go. Well, let's make this a little smaller so we can, there we go. We'll make this a little note here. On December 16th, Uni will be at 710. You guys do what you want to do. Don't listen to me, but that's the way I'm looking at it. Right there. Now, hopefully the FOMC meeting doesn't come and blow that up. Come on, BTC, give me 17K, boy.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
They said it's not an inverse head and shoulders, Jordan. Hold on. Let's put this up here. I mean, it depends how conservative you want to be on this pattern. I mean, you could take it from the wicks if you want to be really weird, but I mean, we put it right here. 1780 approximately.
It's a 30% wick on band. Think again?
But they said, just got my signal to short Uniswap. Franklin, good luck to you, man. Short it right now. You probably already got liquidated because Bitcoin's going up. Short it right now, man. Good luck. Just like I said, I will put in a bet right now that the Pats will win tonight. Okay? I just need to figure out. Oh, guys, I wasn't paying attention to the chat earlier. I apologize. I feel bad when I do that. What is the best spot to put in a sports bet? Easiest, where I can just sign up. I can get it done real quick. What's the easiest website to go on? Let me know. I'm putting money on the Pats tonight. I am putting money on the Pats. What's the easiest website for it? Let me know. And you guys can make fun of me tomorrow if I'm wrong. There will be a 30% wick on band. Think it will pop again? Band? I mean, I gotta assume. Let's see. Band. Come on, man. Don't be freezing on me. Don't be freezing on me.
Man, the internet's so slow. Oh, it's because Jordan's streaming, man. Jordan, get off the stream. I'm trying to watch around the blockchain and play Call of Duty at the same time. Oh my God, man. Guys, you always wonder why Jordan's stream is so slow? It's because I've purposely taken all off when he's streaming. I do. I play Call of Duty and watch around the blockchain at the same time. And, well, I can't tell you the third thing that I do. You guys might be kind of grossed out. But that's what I do. And I take up all the internet. Aren't I smart? I'm a better troll than you guys. I am. All right, guys, I'll see you later. I gotta go play Call of Duty. See ya.
I only... Let's see. Gunna, Leroy Sports Bar. Bovada is pretty easy. You guys are probably trolling me. I don't know if I trust you. This guy's asking that. All right. So Band has a 30% wick. That is a big ass wick, man. I mean, yeah, they'll take this. They'll take this wick. But it might not just be. It might go to the moon, but they'll come up and they'll candlestick this wick. I don't think they'll just leave that wick there. Whenever you see the wick, the little wickaroo, and it might not be like right away. Like if we go back and look at some of these pasts, right? We look at this wick. They brought it down for a few days and then brought it up and take the wick and then busted it back down. This one here, they brought it down for a long time and then sort of brought it back up, wicked up to take it and then pushed it back down. So it doesn't have to be right away, but it's more of an indicator that you probably expect this price to be hit again in the future. I mean, that's really all you can use it for. That's really it. But no, Band still has the higher low structure. I think it still looks fine up until this point. I mean, you broke your sort of local downtrend there and got a nice move up. I don't see why this one is super bearish yet. I don't see it really. 1 hour bearish divergence. That was the divergence. You got the big wick, whoop, right to the downside. Right at the daily close, you got the big move, big wick. Then you pulled back a little bit. Took that vector. Yeah. I don't see why this is like crazy. Now, you look at the trend. I mean, trend is just coming back to this trend line whenever you get to move up. Do you come back up and tag this trend line over the course of the next couple of days? I mean, you could. But yeah, it's pretty much a sideways move. Even if you kind of just flag out or something till you hit this trend line and then you come back up again. That's most likely what I expect. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think they just leave that there, though. So I do think they'll rise it up before they even want to bring it back down on Band, man. All right, Bitcoin, 17,027. It's coming up slower than a snail right now. Slower than a snail. This is on the 15-minute chart. It looks like it's a decent move, but it's really $26. That's about all the volatility we get nowadays. I remember back in the day where Bitcoin would move like every tick would be like $100 plus. Every single tick. Now it's 1732. Sebastian, what's going on, buddy? He said, I enjoy your stream almost every night. It is my hour to relax and you are probably the only reason I am still in crypto. I appreciate it. Oh, Sebastian, that's nice of you, man. That's nice of you. Appreciate you for hanging out every night. I mean, I think hopefully there's a lot of people like you that just like to kick it and watch the stream, man, because that's what we do. We kick it, watch the stream. We are here. We've been here. I mean, not every single day. Jordan has some vacations, but we've stuck it out this whole bear market. I don't think it's over yet, but we have stuck it out the whole freaking time. If you've stuck it through this time, I mean, you've got the emotional control of a freaking giraffe at this point. Okay, do I know if do I know if giraffes have emotional control? I have no idea. Do giraffes have emotional control? They probably don't. I think they go nuts when you try to go near them. You know what I mean? You try to go near a giraffe, it goes, and it starts like trying to kick you and shit. And it starts trying to headbutt you with its head. So I don't know if giraffes have emotional control. That was probably the wrong animal to sort of say. I guess the emotional control of a sloth. I mean, they barely move. You know what I mean? Anderson said the only reason I don't mind losing money. Oh Lord. TK. Let's see. Think of Seb. Let's see. Jordan talks in his sleep. Head and shoulders, head and shoulders, head and shoulders. Head and shoulders, knees and toes. Let's look at the hourly chart. So the hourly chart, Bitcoin's came up and taken this. I still think they come up for this wick at the very least, though. I don't think they just leave it there, man. Right? You might say, okay, that was enough for the market makers to bring it up and take this vector candle right here, and they just might bring it back down now. I don't think so. I don't think so. This one's still got some more fire in here. We got some more fire. Let's see what Bitcoin does on the hourly RSI here. Did we break out? Let me zoom in a little bit. Let me do a little bit of this. Let's look at this real quick. Bop. Bop. We hit right at the resistance, man. Look at that. 1, 2. Got to move up. We hit that level right there. So, do we got the juice to be able to get back up there? Let's see. But what I also see in the chart is I see a nice higher low, and I see a nice lower low here on the RSI. So I do see a nice bullish divergence there on the RSI. Does it got enough juice to get us to this wick? I think so. But we got to be patient. Patience. FYI started in crypto November 2021. Oh, Lord. Sebastian. Oh, Lord, man. Well, hey. You've learned a very important lesson that many people have learned in the stream and in this chat, man. Right? The one thing we could take from this bear market, if you've been here the whole time, is this is why it's important to buy low, and this is why it's not important to buy high. Right? That's the one thing that everyone can take away. If you got in here in 2021, don't buy when everyone else is hyped. Okay? When all your friends start talking about crypto, when all your family starts talking about crypto, that's when you should be out of the market completely at that point. You know? We all make mistakes. We all do that. Sometimes we ignore it. And sometimes the bull market might roll around again and you might get greedy again. Don't do it. Don't do it. Remember this, because you won't remember. You won't forget this last bear market. You won't forget this year of downtrend. You won't make that same mistake again. So it's a learning lesson, man. Everything in life is a learning lesson, and you'll be better for it. I would even argue this. Some people might argue with me in this. I think it's better that you actually got into crypto at the top last year than it would be if you got into crypto, say, fully in this bear market. You know why I say that, right? And this might be a hot take, but it's not. Because say if you got in late 2023, say if you get in late next year before the halving, right? You're like, all right, I'm set for the halving event, but you've never gone through a bear market. What's going to happen? You're going to go up through the whole bull market. You're not going to take any profits. You think it's going to go up forever, and then it's just going to be rinse and repeat. But the fact that you went through the bear market, you're going to have in the back of your head, I don't want to go through that year again. So look at it as a positive, man. You will never forget that. You'll never forget that. And you won't be as greedy. Think about it that way. I'm always coming in late. Smash the like, Terry, and watch you on 1.5. You watch me on 1.5? Oh, God. He must be talking super, super fast. Holy moly. I feel like I already talked fast. On 1.5 of go. Okay, if we look at Bitcoin right now on the inverse head and shoulders pattern, we can see that Bitcoin is breaking 17K right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Bob's coming on the screen right now. Let's look at Bob. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't take this anymore. Oh my god. I can't take this anymore. This is absolutely ridiculous. Jordan's stream absolutely freaking sucks. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then Java comes on. Wow, this is ridiculous. No, I am going to short the Bitcoin. I am screwed. Get off. Oh my god, man. How do you watch me on 1.5? I must be going nuts. Holy moly. All right, well, let's see. Any other alts coming up? Pretty nicely. Most of them are kind of just chilling, to be honest. I watch that 0.5 and pretend you're drunk. So like this. Oh my god, man. Where's my meatloaf? All right, let's stop being weird. Let's stop being weird, guys. All right, bands starting to come back up here again. Now you're going 2x speed. All right, let's see. Yes, most alts are kind of being a little bit tame right now. A little bit tame on the alts. I'm not gonna lie. Doge being a little tame, Mac being a little tame, Uni being the best one there. Let's see. Most alts being slightly tame as we kind of await Bitcoin here. It's 8:06. So it's decision time, guys. Let's do a quick poll. Let's do a quick poll for Jordan here. Because it's almost decision time, my friends. Let's see. What should Jordan do? All right, we're going to do a poll here. Get pizza or stick to no carb diet. Get pizza for Pat's game or stick to no carb diet. Let me know what you think. I'm curious what you guys would say. Let me know in the poll, man. Let me know in the poll. What we got on some of these things here? DXY, the big thing here. Look at the DXY, guys, real quick. Look at the DXY today. The DXY got absolutely tribuckled today. It actually broke back below our orange box. So the DXY continues to get manslaughtered. Really, the DXY has gotten absolutely slaughtered since the beginning of November, which is still kind of frustrating because Bitcoin really hasn't gone anywhere. Considering, and the S&P has gone absolutely freaking nuts since that date. It's a little bit annoying, but the S&P, the DXY did break that previous support, so we got to be looking for the DXY to come down to 103. I think so. Is that next level for the DX Whizzle, which, in theory, should help assets. As long as we don't see another exchange get absolutely rocked. So I still think we got a little bit of downside on the DXY. This is the level I look for a bounce, though. 103. Why? I look left. Look at these major highs over here. December 2016. We got March of 2020. Two major highs coming in there at 103. That's where I look for a bounce. That's where I look for a little relief rally on the DXY, which it's kind of correlated what I expect with Bitcoin, right? A little bit higher for BTC. Bounce in the DXY. DXY comes up. Bitcoin probably retests the lows. So it's my thought process and how it all kind of correlates together there. If you know what I mean, my friends. All right, let's see. You guys, 66% said yes. Oh, my Lord. 66% of people said, what should Jordan do? Get pizza for Pat's game. You guys are horrible influences, man. Holy moly. That's absolutely crazy. Hamilton said the bottom is in. Listen, Hamilton. I'm not going to be calling no bottom in, okay? I'm not going to be calling for no bottoms, okay? If the bottom's in, great. I'm packed up and I'm ready to freaking rock and roll. If the bottom's not in, I'm already mentally prepared for lower prices. So to me, it doesn't even matter. And I'm not in the business of calling for bottoms anymore. What I am in the business of is saying that Bitcoin is extremely lower than it was last year. Okay, which I look at as a buy opportunity. That's all I'm saying at this point. Guys, let me know in the chat. Let's do an updated version here. Your opinion really shouldn't change at this point, I guess. But that's kind of a stupid question, man. I mean, the one thing I would say, right, if we're going to be devil's advocates here, the one thing I would say is the level that Bitcoin went to a couple weeks ago, no one was calling for that to be a bottom level. Okay? No one was calling for that. So would I be surprised if Bitcoin trolls everyone and doesn't go as low as everyone thinks and also drops, it does both. Would I be surprised if Bitcoin dropped below the previous low at 17.5, right? To troll all the people that thought that was the bottom, right? And then also trolls everyone who thinks it's going to go lower, especially everyone waiting for 14K, and also trolls them and only goes to 15,500. Would I be surprised? No, I would not be surprised whatsoever. That would be an ultimate troll. But do I think that's likely?
Nope.
No. So, I would be shocked if 15.5 ends up being the bottom. And if it does, that is just absolutely hilarious. All I can do is laugh. If 15.5 is the bottom, all I can do is laugh, even though I don't think it is. But the hat, I will tell you this, the Santa hat will not be coming off until that happens, my man. Let's see. If you can stick to no carbs and just eat bacon for a week, you'll no longer even want carbs. You'll rather slug a shot of bacon grease, which is man fuel. Facts. Absolute facts, my man. No, I've been eating a lot of fats, man. I've eaten a lot of red meat, a lot of oil, a lot of avocados, a lot of nuts. Don't be making the nuts joke. I know there's kids watching. Don't be making the nuts joke in the chat. You guys are going to come in here and say, you guys are going to say, what's going on, guys? It's Becker. I knew Jordan ate nuts. What an idiot. I don't eat nuts. All I do is buy bottoms. I don't eat nuts. What an idiot, man. Well, you know, guys, I had to take 2 seconds for begging your mom. She's begging for me back, but I just wanted to laugh at Jordan eating nuts. All right, guys, Becker the Pecker out. All right, get back down, bitch. All right. For pizza, you guys are killing me, man. You're killing me on the pizza. Holy Lord. Let's see. Why no car? Bunch of Andrew Huberman. I actually do watch Andrew Huberman. That's actually. I watch his podcast. I watch a lot of his podcasts. He's a very insightful and very articulate person. It might not seem like it, but I like that kind of stuff. I like that those deep podcasts and stuff like that. I might seem like I'm just a freaking weirdo who sits up here, but I like to listen to those type of podcasts and stuff like that. Chin nuts. Let's see. It's why you have all those skin on those nuts. On those nutsy nuts. All right, man. We got 15 minutes of the Pats game, guys. I think you guys made it clear. You guys made it very, very crystal clear. What should Jordan do? 66% of you guys. So 2/3 of you mofos said Jordan should get a pizza for the Pats game. Oh, my God, man. All right. We got to make it happen. We got to make it happen, man. All right, guys. I'm going to call it a stream here because, like I said, Pats game's on at 8:30. I got to go watch that. Bitcoin right now, I would say we look at the chart. It got a big move up. I would say that the back test of this is key. This level right here, right? As it comes and back test the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder, and we got the rise up, it's coming down to back test that neckline. You just took that full 15-minute vector candle. Let's see if you can get that bounce now on the retest and start to come back up and complete the rest of that little inverse head and shoulders pattern, my friends. All right, so I'll catch you guys later. If you look at Ethereum, you guys want to look at Ethereum real quick. Ethereum flirting with destiny. Still hasn't broken out yet either. So ETH sitting right at resistance. Right here, 1, 2, 3. ETH sitting right at resistance. Let's see if that breaks out tonight, my friends. That would be very, very juicy. And Daddy would like that a lot, along with his pepperonis and bacon on his pizza that I'm about to get. All right? Adios, my friends. Adios. Peace out. Cub Scouts. I'm betting money on the Pats, by the way. Peace. And you guys can awkwardly wait for me. I gotta refresh this too. You gotta awkwardly wait for me to sort of end the stream here. Awkwardly, just slightly awkwardly. Nothing crazy. Nothing absolutely crazy. Excuse me. You guys are still watching me right now. That's okay. We all watch sometimes. Later.